Greetings, my dear. Greetings and happy Monday to you. Here we are again with our usual check-in and our Monday Mindful Motivation for Mindset Mastery session. I love doing these sessions, and if you've watched these before with me, you know that I like to first of all check in to see what's happening with the moon as a way to help you get clearer, get more aligned, get more in touch with your essence, with your soul, with your inner wisdom, your whispering. And so this is a really amazing day because tomorrow is the 25th of October, and we have the new moon in the sign of Scorpio. So the new moon, dark moon, this is very powerful energy, but as well as that, we will be influenced by a partial solar eclipse. We won't be seeing that here in this part of the world, but we still are affected by it. We are still all planetary beings. And so regardless of you see something or not, you still have the energetic print of it or the feeling of it. So really interesting about the solar eclipse. So that's actually like a new beginning, an opening. So it's kind of cool to be thinking of that as we start getting ready to wrap up the 10th month of 2022. So we're starting to maybe look at intentions, themes, ideas for 2023, but also kind of reviewing how has this passing year been. And so the other part too is that with it being a partial solar eclipse, I think I've said this before on these sessions, but the sun, where the sun is, that's more of our external experience. Where the moon is more of our internal experience. So the light of the sun is obscured by the moon, meaning that our inner work needs to start first. So in this idea of reviewing and checking in how things are, the change always starts here. So let's say you look around you and you think, oh, I'd like things to be going in a different way, or coming together in a different way. Then it's time for the inner work first. Now, with both these events, the new moon and the partial solar eclipse happening in the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio is a really deep, it's like coming right into the depths of us. The ruler of Scorpio is Pluto, but it's all about the vibe of Scorpio is finding the core solutions, not just let's try this way and see if it works and let's try that way. It's not that. It's about really finding the core, the absolute essence of what is required. So while we go and contemplate this dark moon aspect, which is it's about surrender, it's about letting go. It's about realizing that maybe that solution that you've been looking for has actually been sitting there the whole time, and that you had to kind of allow yourself to go into the depths or the darkness that's provided by this phase to go, oh, it's there. I recognize it now. Or align with it, recognize it. Okay. Just take a deep breath with that. If any of this challenges you or you need some more support or guidance in this area, please put it in the comments below or message me directly. This isn't to be a challenge. This is to be a harmonious shift. This is about your soul's guidance coming through for you. And it's all about accessing your truth, your flavor, your uniqueness, aligning with the auspicious being that you actually are. So now that I'm saying that, I like to shuffle the letting go cards just to see, is there something? What can we focus on this week? Letting go of, in order to really not only get in touch with those essences of the problem solving, but go into the depths with trust and with surrender in the most powerful way, surrendering to the auspiciousness of you, and seeing if you need to make a new beginning. New beginning coming from the point of whatever's showing up for you, maybe you need to tweak your inner vibration or your inner languaging. And so what's come up for us to focus on letting go of this week is pain and sadness. So is there a story or a piece that you're maybe holding on to that is time to just kind of say, okay, I honor that, I breathe on it and release it, lovingly release any kind of pain or sadness. And maybe that's going to come up as part of your, reviewing 2022 or reviewing where you are in comparison to what you wanted to have achieved by this time in the year. But it's to see what's there ready to be let go, ready to release. And then let's see what the tarot has to guide. I always love the flow that these cards all kind of co-create for us. So in this dark new moon in the sign of Scorpio with that partial solar eclipse, perfect. The card that's come up for us is the Lovers. And that's card number 6. Isn't that perfect though? Because that feels like that surrender. The Lovers kind of signify the balance of love. It signifies like the earthly love, the body love, the physical, but also the love for the higher self, for source, for all that is. And so maybe that can actually point you in the direction of the solution, or maybe it can actually also help you release pain and sadness, but also to just do maybe a wee recalibration or check in with what you're seeing externally. Is it not quite what you want, and therefore you can do a little tweak, change the verbiage, change the mindset within in order to bring you more into alignment with that love of all that is, love of the awesomeness and the power that is truly you. So take another deep breath. Now we're going to have a look at what comes up with the healing with the angels cards, just to help us with this powerful time. Oh, and this is cool. This card came up for us last week, but it's manifestation. Isn't that cool? It came up in the first position again, same as our session last week, which means it's like really, really kind of underlining that you are a powerful manifester and that what you seek is seeking you. And can you sort of surrender into more of the player of that, in that you take your steps, but you then surrender and allow the universe to do its. And doing that, this is all about what is your new love. I love that card coming up as well as the next one, because it really symbolizes the energies that we can actually step into with this Scorpio new moon. So we're setting intentions, but we're setting intentions based upon that new love, which totally correlates with that Lovers card in the tarot. So really, really powerful stuff, in that maybe those intentions are already there for you. So now is it time for you to kind of access that wisdom, to trust your intuition, because that's the other really, really big part of the Scorpio energy, is the inner wisdom, tapping into the power, the depths that's there for you already. So how do you receive your intuitive guidance? And do you regularly tap into that if you're working on solving problems or getting solutions to certain things that you need to do as you navigate during these times and beyond? Okay, sorry, these are a wee bit loud. I'm shuffling my Liberate Your Inner Truth card, because I started doing this, that I like to end us off with one of these cards. And this is a deck of cards that I'm in the process of developing right now. And they're all I am statements. There's 52 cards in the deck, and they're all I am statements with affirmations. The statements that I have on them are intended to be used as affirmations or journal prompts, or just little reminders of the nature of you and what your truth is. So let's see what comes up for us this week. Perfect. this I am grateful. Just focus on that one. I am grateful. And it says, I feel an abundance of gratitude for everything I have and receive every day. I am grateful for all the great health, love, and goodness that my life has revealed to me. That's beautiful reflection to go into that beautiful new moon in the sign of Scorpio. Like I said, if you need any help or further support or resources, please let me know. Put it in the comments below or message me directly. I wish you an auspicious, beautiful experience with this new moon. Much love to you. I'll be back here again with you next week.